guest books are so controversial. He's received death threats and even had to hire a security team for his book tour. But author Steve Siebold says he has a message that's saving lives, and he is literally not mincing words. His book is called Fat Loser. It's a training guide for dieters. Steve, thanks for joining us.
Yeah,
I appreciate you being here. Now, we're not exactly calling people fat losers out there. What we really want them to be are fat losers.
Exactly. We want to lose fat, fat loser. That's the play on words.
There you go. Okay, so tell me about the book, because you really get tough for people in this book.
Yeah, it's really a book about self-responsibility, Heather. It's about saying if you're fat, forgive yourself first, but then get emotionally tough, grow up emotionally, and lose the weight. End of story. No one's coming to the rescue. It's got to be us that takes responsibility for our own weight.
According to you, you are responsible for yourself. One of the things you say in the book is fat people are heart attacks waiting to happen. They're digging their own graves with a knife and fork.
Exactly. I mean, we're doing this to ourselves. 10 years ago, as I was saying earlier, I gained 40 pounds, and no one put the pizzas in my mouth. I was really good at the donuts, the pizzas. So I did it to myself. I lost the weight. End of story. And we could end the obesity epidemic with this type of philosophy.
Now, in the book, you give sort of a step-by-step plan or inspiration for people to start losing the weight and stay on track. You never start on Monday, because there's Monday after Monday after Monday. You'll always put it off. One of the things you advise to people is mental toughness strategy number 31. Stop socializing with fat people.
Yeah, you got to be very careful in the beginning. When you make a decision to lose weight, you got to be very careful about that. It's not about judging anyone. It's not about judgment. It's just about getting around the consciousness or the thinking of people who are failing miserably at something you're trying to succeed at. It's just like anything else. If you want to be rich, hang around rich people. You know, and it's not a judgment. It's just a philosophy based on thinking or consciousness and your exposure to that consciousness.
But don't you think that some of this stuff can be pretty mean? I mean, for people that are overweight out there and are continuing with the struggle on this, don't you think that even the title of the book might be taken the wrong way?
Well, it probably can be taken. It's not meant that way. It's really meant to help people wake up, to shock people, to say, look, if you're fat, it's not that you're big boned or pleasingly plump. You're fat. Don't feel bad. Most of us have gotten fat, including me, so don't feel bad. It's time to fix it. End this politically correct, philosophy that says, well, you're just a little heavy. No, you're a heart attack waiting to happen. You're going to die, or you're going to get some disease if you don't fix this. It's time to do it in 2014.
Okay, tell me about the reaction from not only this book, but your previous book, which was titled Die Fat, Get Tough.
Well, I've had some death threats. I've had some pretty interesting emails and responses from people all over the world. And half the people love it, and half the people absolutely hate it. But it has made an impact on hundreds and not thousands of people that have lost weight on it.
And for your European book tour, I understand you actually had to hire a security team?
We had to have a security with the BBC in Europe. We had to have a security team when I went over there and talked about it. And yeah, some people are very offended by the idea of self-responsibility, that they're responsible for their own lives. And I think that's patently ridiculous, and it's part of the reason we have this epidemic.
Now, what do you advise to people who decide, I'm going to get this book? And by the way, I need to let people out there know that the book is free. You've literally taken away every excuse that people have for either not being able to afford it or not having the time to read it, because you're giving it away for free on your website.
Right, fatloser.com. They can download it for free. It's all free, because people have emailed me over the years and said, I can't afford it. I'm not making very much money. You can have it. I'm making zero money on this book. What I'm trying to do is make a dent in a problem that we have to solve in this country. We're on a real poor path here.
Now, Steve's a little in your face in the book, and I just read people
a few
excerpts from it. So people are overweight or fat, as you would title them. What do you advise for them before they just even open up chapter 1?
They've got to make a decision. I think that's the biggest thing. If you haven't made a decision to really do this, no book will help you. You've got to make a decision to do this. Then once you do, put your helmet on, open the book, and get ready for some tough love, but also get ready for some results that are going to change your life.
And you can't say, let's start this tomorrow. We'll start this Monday.
There is no tomorrow. There is no Monday. We have all done that. Oh, I'll start Monday. I'll start after the holidays. There is no tomorrow. No one's coming to the rescue but us.
Yeah, there's no magic pill.
No.
Dang it.
Unfortunately not.
Yeah. All right, so fatloser.com, again, is the website. You can download the book for free. Like I said earlier, please don't give this to anybody as a gift. You're not doing them a favor. It's for you to finally get your life back on track, basically.
That's right. Absolutely.
Okay. Steve Siebold, thank you so much for coming in. Again,